and Happy New Year. This is David Chapin, company president, here with a January company update. It's going to be a great 2025. We're looking forward to it. Got a lot of work lined up, new opportunities. Just found out we have an additional job at the Tinker location, which is fun and exciting and really kind of helps us with our backlog. We have nearly 1 year worth of backlog, which again, I'll remind people is a large backlog. People always talk about what that is. Industry average is right around 8 months. Obviously, we plan to be in business a lot longer than 1 year from now and have many, many other projects in the works. And of course, there's many projects that get extensions on them and change orders and what have you. So even the work that we do have and the contracts that we have will continue to expand. So that is a tremendous thing. We continue to add people here and there to the workforce. Added somebody in Oklahoma here just recently. Have a couple other people slated to begin. Someone in Minnesota here in a couple of days. And so that also is fun, especially in our business. To be adding people in December and January is really almost unheard of. We have very few people whose anniversary dates are in January. So with that, that's all I got. Now you can hear from Trista and the project managers, and they'll give you more specific updates on things. But hope you had a great Christmas, a wonderful New Year, and you're as excited about the upcoming year as I am. Have a great day.
Hi, and welcome to the January employee informational update. First, we're going to start out with anniversaries that have occurred here in January, as well as new hires that came in December. So let's do the new hires in December. We had 2 of them. We had Brian Vladimir, who is a 5th-year apprentice and joined us on December 2nd, and he works on our national area in Tinker. And then we also have Victor Martinez, who on December 16th joined us, and he is a 1st-year apprentice, and he works out of the southern region in Oklahoma. And then for anniversaries, for anniversaries in January, we have Jim Baker, who is a foreman in Minnesota, and he on January 5th will be here 16 years. And we have Sarah Chapin, who on January 18th will be here 4 years, and Sarah is based out of corporate in her offices in Minnesota. And then we have Jill Baker, who is also based out of corporate, who is in Lincoln, Nebraska. And on January 20th, she will be here 5 years. And we have Ann Schaefer, who on January 23rd will be here 2 years. And Ann works out of her home office in Bloomington, Minnesota. And then we have Misty Lauer, who on January 28th will be here 17 years. And Misty works out of corporate as well. And she is based in Lincoln, Nebraska. So thank you to those who are celebrating their anniversaries here in January, as well as to the new hires who have just joined us in December. And then on a couple of other notes, as far as the year goes, just remember that W-2s will be coming out. Please note that Margie is required to have them out by January 31st. She is diligently working on those, so you will receive them in due time. Please make sure that you have gone onto the employee portal to get signed up for that, so you can access your W-2 and your 1095-C when they are available. If you have not done that, or you have lost your welcome email for that, please make sure you contact me, and I will get that. We'll get you then a re-email to you. Okay. Also, make sure that you are when you get into the employee portal, that you have your address and everything up to date, so that information can be sent correctly to you when need be, when we have to send stuff by mail. And then finally, there are lots of people who are renewing their licenses, apprentice and journeyman licenses, especially in Nebraska at this point in time, which December 31st of this past year, everybody in Nebraska needed to have theirs renewed. So if you have renewed that, you do need to send a copy of your renewal license to Sarah. So please make sure you do that. You can send it to schapin@wilmer-electric.com, and she will make sure that gets attached to your file and in the employee portal as well. And then any further time that you need for licensing for anybody who is in Minnesota and Oklahoma, whenever your license is renewed, please make sure that you do get yours to Sarah as well. As Bev is in the process of retiring, Sarah will be taking that over from Bev. We're transitioning that to Sarah at this point in time. Thanks and have a great rest of your day.
Hello, time for a monthly update for the Central Region for the month of January. Starting off with safety, proud to report that we have now gone 222 days without a recordable injury. That's great news. Everybody keep up the good work, keep up on your PPE, and keep looking out for each other. And thank you for keeping everybody safe. Also on safety, just a reminder to make up those weekly safety meetings. If you miss a meeting, make it up yourself, talk to your foreman on the side or whatever. Just make sure that we're getting anything that you missed made up, even if it's been a few weeks ago. Now on to new work. Not a lot of new work lately. Some updates on some things that we have gotten and discussed in the past. We did get a notice to proceed on Cedarhurst Apartments in the last week. We are getting started out at the project in David City. We're got subbed out some lighting on an interstates project that they're doing up there. And due to the fact that we have a number of people in the Oklahoma City area working, I will mention that we also did get a new project at Tinker Air Force Base. It is a tarmac and parking, and it's a civil site work type project to add to the 3-bay hangar that we're already doing there. Aside from that, on the bid list, the things that we are working on right now in the estimating department, a Berean Church gym in Crete, Nebraska, Nelnet Lincoln Square renovation, Lincoln endoscopy procedure room renovation. Those are the things that we're working on right now. Typically, this time of year, things are slower in the estimating departments. There's just fewer things bidding. So we do expect that to increase considerably here in the next few weeks. As always, if you got any tips or leads on any projects that we might be interested in looking at, please let us know. We will definitely take a look at them. One other thing to add before we wrap up here, the Central Region quarterly meeting for the first quarter of 2025 will be on March 12th. So put that on your calendars and plan on missing work on the job site for the morning of that day. As always, if you have anything else, feel free to reach out to any of us, and thank you all for your work.